Hey guys, happy almost Friday. It's Thursday, hallelujah. And I had to, I don't know, I just was feeling like I needed to make a video because to the left is my desk. Right next to my desk, in view of me, where I sit, is this gorgeous baby girl. Look at her. She is the sweetest thing. Ugh, you guys. I'm having an appreciation moment that I'm going to share with you about this beautiful little baby girl. I don't know. When I look at this sculpt, when I look at her, I see perfection. I really, really do. I don't know how after all this time I still see nothing but perfection. I've not seen anything that compares in my eyes. And it's just, of course, it's one collector's opinion. We all have our perfect doll in our eyes, or we're seeking and working towards getting what we think is the perfect doll for our collection, right? Like that's part of the thrill of the chase, so to speak, the thrill of seeking out and finding what we would think is perfection in our eyes. And the fact that I have found it in this baby, I'm just so happy. And if you hear chirping in the background, we are caring for a friend's bird and fish while they're out of town. So that would be Fancy in the background, who has settled in. Fancy was they were brought over yesterday, and Fancy hadn't made a word and hadn't made a peep until today, and I'm the only one home, and I of course talked to the bird. But now Fancy is talking to me. He is very, very chatty. So yeah, he must be settling in. So if you hear the chirping in the background, that is what it is. And luckily, Rue has been very curious of the bird, but not bothersome of the bird. And she's a bird dog. She is a Cocker Spaniel. She was very curious and smells the bird, but doesn't seem to be bothered by it. So thank goodness. But back to Monroe. I have literally, because I said in my previous video, I had struggled with what I had put on her and didn't like anything she was in. And then, you know, what it boils down to is I like her in basics. I've said this time and time again, and this is very, very true, that I like her best in newborn basics, very basic wardrobe. And as much as I love seeing her in pretty things, like she's currently just wearing a white onesie that says Monroe Taylor on the front of it. It's just a simple, cheap little Gerber onesie I got it from an Etsy shop that is no longer even open. Had her name put on it, and I put her outlet monitors on her foot. Not that you'll see it because I swaddled her and then put her in here, and then, you know, bottle, pacifier. It's all about my favorite things. Oh, and of course her little bow. But like this baby to me, she really is perfection. I cannot get over how she makes me feel. And when we do find those special babies, gosh, the feeling that they give us, the contentment, the satisfaction, and even though I might not be satisfied in the things I put her in occasionally, I'm always satisfied with her. Like the moment I undress her and even just look at her with just a diaper on and feel the silicone, watch the movement of the silicone, like I fall in love all over again. It is absolutely crazy to me how she draws me right back in. Like I'm enthralled with having June, but you know, this baby is everything. I should take you guys out so I can show you the bird. Okay, let's do that. There's Rue sleeping peacefully. Because you guys, you know, this is in my living room. And there is Fancy. Hi, Fancy. Are you a pretty bird? You are very, very active today. So at the end of the day last night, around, I don't know, I want to say like 5 o'clock is when he was dropped off. But yeah, so he's hanging out in our living room and doing his thing. He's got all of the stuffs that a bird should need. But isn't he pretty? He's a very pretty bird. And then, of course, there's Rue. Are you silly? What do you think, Rue? Okay, so that's the chirping. That's who's being noisy in the background. But let's go back into my office. The crazy. It's always something, you know, guys. It really is always something in my household. So, anyways, back to this sweet, sweet baby. Hello, sweet girl. You make me so happy. She really makes me happy, you guys. June makes me happy. Like, I don't know how I got so lucky to have found dolls that really suit me. And I mention this all the time to my friends. Like, I've collected for so many years. You'd think that you would lose some of that, you know, magic that we like to call it, that we feel in the hobby over time, because I've been doing this a really long time. I've seen a lot of really great dolls. I've had a lot of really great dolls. I have been very fortunate, and the fact that I still feel like I do this long into this hobby is really something special. It really is. I think that I'm constantly grateful for that. So even in moments of like, I'm unhappy with how my nursery looks, or I'm unhappy or unsettled with the things I put on my dolls, at the end of the day, I'm so grateful that I have something that brings me this amount of joy and just overwhelming happiness. I'm just, feeling very grateful. And I hope every collector gets to experience that. And I know when you're early on in collecting, everything seems exciting. And I remember feeling that way early on. Everything felt exciting. That I couldn't wait to get the next doll, couldn't wait to find the next best doll. And it was like the thrill of the chase, the thrill of the hunt for the perfect doll. But once I started to get my hands on the perfect dolls, it changes things. Like everything isn't brand new and exciting anymore. It's just a different phase of collecting. And then you get into the later stages of collecting that you've been doing it a really, really, really long time. You've seen a lot of good. You've seen a lot of not so good. Had some not so great experiences, all the things that come along with this hobby. And then you worry that the love leaves you, the excitement leaves you. When you stop bringing home new dolls all the time, the excitement goes away. And then you feel like, what is longevity in this hobby? And luckily, I have renewed excitement, renewed new things that I didn't think I would ever experience. And here I am. How many years? God, I just say well beyond 20 years, because it's well beyond 20 years. Like, I really started like back in 99 when my daughter was born. That's when I started really finding dolls. 1999 till now. It's almost 2024. Like, that's crazy. Crazy. But I'm grateful that I have the amazing friends that I have found through this hobby. I'm just grateful for, it's more than just the dolls. It's the community. It's the being able to share the fun social media stuff. Yeah, there's downfalls to it all, but really it's such a positive thing. And I think this hobby and the dolls that we collect, they just bring such joy to our lives, which is well deserved. We all deserve to be happy in our lives. I work hard. I want to be able to enjoy the things that I want to enjoy. And I'm freaking thrilled that I get to do that. And having her just makes it all so sweet, guys. It really does. So there, I just wanted to share, because I was just soaking in the cuteness of her. And I just see perfection when I look at her. Pure newborn baby perfection. That is, like, again, as I said in the beginning of the video, is one collector's thoughts and one collector's idea of perfection. And we all have our own idea and thoughts of what we have as perfection. And I hope that you all are experiencing that within your own collection, and that you get to have that one special baby or many special babies that you feel really, really wonderful about. So yeah, just feeling the joy, guys, and it's almost the end of the week, so that alone makes me happy too. So it's all good. It's all good. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your Thursday. And Miss Monroe and I, we will see you very soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.